Okay. It's like somebody walking.
No, it just sounded like a bang.
What the
It sounds like somebody's following us out. I just keep hearing stuff, and it's really dark, and my light's really bright.
They thought the buildings were empty. They weren't. Footsteps echoing through collapsed cell blocks, flashlight beams glowing from hallways that should be dark, machetes swinging in the moonlight, masked figures waiting in the trees with blades, shadows that move when no one's supposed to be inside. Tonight, we take a look at when urban explorers encounter psycho killers. Real footage of explorers who walked into abandoned buildings alone and came face to face with the people hiding inside. In 2023, explorer Exploring with Angelo started his night using Randonautica, an app that pulls quantum-generated coordinates and sends users to random points based on a chosen intent. He picked an intent called the In-Between and headed to a quiet pond area in Richmond Hill. Earlier that day, he had also received a strange email from someone telling him there was an abandoned house with something good waiting inside for him, and he planned to check it out later that night. The first sign that something was off came before he even reached his Randonautica point.
Wait for gap. Oh, there's some random person sitting on the bench. Okay. What the hell? What the hell? What did he put on the bench? Weird. Okay. Could just be like a homeless person or something. Where the hell did he go? Oh, okay. He's just walking across the street. Okay. Weird AF. Okay. There is a little box here. Wait, where the hell did he... I don't even know where the hell the guy went. Okay. What is... Wait, what the...
A man was sitting on a bench near the entrance, and what he did the moment Angelo approached set the tone for the entire night.
I don't know where that guy went. So my point's like down there. It looks like there's a kind of a trail that goes around. Weird. That was really strange. So, I mean, okay, so we find weird objects literally.
Angelo opened what the man left behind, and what he found inside it stopped him cold, with religious items, French writing, and other personal objects packed into a single box that didn't make sense for a random bench in a public park.
It's not very common that we see somebody putting something random like this on a bench. I should probably keep an eye out just in case guy's like dangerous or something. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys down because it's really hard to like open this at the same time. Okay. Quiet down there, geese. Okay, so what the hell is this? Got literally a picture and it's all French. Looks like a cathedral or something. I cannot read that. Because I don't really read French. Okay. What the hell? Cool. Found some money, I guess. What the hell? What is all this? Like, what is going on here? What's up with the zippers? What's up with the religious stuff? Yo, are these the Viserion people?
Then he started recognizing details inside the box that connected back to a cult he had encountered on previous explorations, and what was sitting on top of all of it confirmed his worst suspicion.
Little tiny trinkets. Okay, yeah, I don't know, guys. This is really weird. We got a little card insert thing. This is actually from 2023. Again, all French. We got a little thing in here that says made in Canada. A broken paintbrush. I don't know. All this stuff in here is all French. There's like little tiny crosses. Okay, so we've been having this thing and I haven't had anything from them in a while. Which I guess is kind of good. I have been kind of encountering something else. I don't know what the deal is with that. We're just gonna put everything back. Oh crap, I touched that lubricant thing again. That's gross. But yeah, basically I used to have this weird encounter with this cult that we'll call, that's what we'll call them for lack of a better word, because that's exactly what they are. And they're called the Viserions. Dude thinks he's Jesus, and for a while I had some encounters with those people, and I don't know if that's what this is.
He pushed past the box and walked deeper into the trail toward his actual point, and along the way, he kept finding more receipts, more framed photos, and more objects placed deliberately along the path, as though someone had set them up just for him.
What the heck is this? It's a little tiny frame. What the hell is that all about? Is that not the Queen? Okay, how do you open this? Maybe it slides? Oh yeah, it slides out. Okay. Got the Queen and, is that not the Prince or whatever? I don't remember his name, but...
Then, on his way back to his car, he saw the same man standing in the dark, watching him. The man started walking directly toward Angelo's vehicle without saying a word, and what happened next forced Angelo to back away and start filming for his own safety.
Okay, this is weird. Why is this guy just standing there? Oh, there he goes. Okay. Okay, I just kind of want to get to the car and get the hell out of here, but okay. Are you okay? Why is he going towards my car? What is this guy doing? Do you need assistance? Weird. I'm pretty sure that's the same guy who put the box. Why did you put the box on the bench? Okay, like I know you can hear me. Okay, ignored. Okay, this guy could be on drugs or something. I don't know what the hell is going on here. This is weird. Where's he going? Does that even go anywhere? Okay, any response would be fine. Oh, he's still going.
Angelo asked the man if he needed help, asked him why he placed the box on the bench, asked him anything to get a response, and got nothing back. The man just kept moving.
Where the hell is he going? You know, an answer would be nice.
He drove to a second Randonautica point to escape the situation, and what he found at the next location made him realize the night was about to get much worse.
Let's make sure that f***ing guy stays there. What the hell, man? Dude, it's getting super weird tonight. Just want to make sure he stays in those trees, cause screw that. I don't know who the hell that guy was, but okay. Well, that was weird AF. I don't know what the deal is with that, but I've had enough of that tonight. Very strange. Yeah, so like I said, I had those coordinates that were emailed to me, and I think I'll head over there and take a look and see what the hell's going on over there. Yeah, we'll see you in a little bit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've actually made it to the next point. So before I go to that abandoned house and see what the hell that's all about, I actually decided to use the exact same intent, the in-between, and that was really weird. So I've left that area. I'm like not too far from there, but still, that was kind of odd. But yeah, ran the next point, and it's telling me it's like there's like a gazebo thing over there, or a placebo rather, and yeah, I'm just gonna go over there and see what the hell there's supposed to be in between over there. I don't even remember where the in between, isn't that like, I think that's from Stranger Things, so that's kind of a cool intent. That's kind of why I picked it. I like that. But yeah, if you guys want to get involved in these, feel free to leave me intents down in the comments below. I do use as many as I can. Sometimes there's like a huge abundance of them, but I do appreciate you guys suggesting the ones you do want me to use for these videos. Or if you want to go on Twitter, I ask periodically on there, so feel free to go there and follow me as well, and Instagram, obviously. But yeah, let's head on over. Alrighty. It's a little bit creepy out here. Pretty dark. Okay, what do we got over here other than a full frickin' trash can? Okay. I swear I hear like something moving around. Probably just animals and stuff, but what the hell? Wait. There's more? Okay, what is the deal with these things? The royal christening, William and Kate's something or other. Okay, that's weird. It's like that's supposed to be something in between. Oh, what the hell? I swear there's somebody like sitting there. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell from here, but okay. I mean, after the events from earlier in the day, what is that? It just looks like some random plastic thingy.
Identical framed photos were stacked at the second location. The same religious materials were placed exactly where his point landed, and someone was already sitting in the dark, watching him from the same spot.
100% somebody sitting there. Okay. Well, it looks like they're leaving now. Okay. Wait a second. I don't know if that's the same person, but it kinda might be the same person. Okay, what the hell? What are they doing? Excuse me? Excuse me, like, are you okay? Guys, I don't know what the... Okay, this is just getting super weird. Oh, what is that smell? Oh, what the hell? What the hell was that? What the f... Okay. Something really... Why is he walking like that? Like, do you need some help? What the f... Guys, I don't even know what to say right now. Like, what the...
The man started walking backward in jerking movements, refusing to speak, refusing to respond, mimicking Angelo's movements when he tried to back away. What happened next is the reason Angelo called the police.
Okay, stay back, stay back. I don't know what to even say right now. What the hell is this guy doing? Is this guy walking backwards? Okay. Okay. Okay, this is getting a little too weird. What the... Okay. Okay. Stay back. What is this guy's problem? I don't know what to do. Okay, this dude's on some serious drugs right now. That has to be the same guy from earlier.
The man pulled something out and started moving toward Angelo with it, and Angelo's voice on camera dropped from confused to genuinely afraid for his life.
Okay, time to go home. Wherever your home might be. Sorry for disturbing you. What the hell is this guy doing? Okay, this is f***ing ridiculous. I think we might just get the hell out of here. Okay. Alright, yeah, have a nice night. I will, hopefully not see you. Okay, yep, yep. Yep, this is weird. Okay. What? Like, but why? Okay, bye now. Have fun with your...
He kept ordering the man to stay back, kept his camera rolling, and slowly retreated to his vehicle while the figure stood frozen in the trees, watching him leave. He still went to the abandoned house from the email.
Well, I definitely remember this place from a few months ago. To be honest, I was not expecting to come back so soon. was that? Okay. Thought I heard something. Oh man, it smells like raccoon poo in here. Damn. Whoa. Damn. Check that out. There's like an entire ass tree in here. Okay. Let's look at the flowers. Clearly the vandals have made their way in here. Okay. Do not walk on deck. Good to know, I suppose.
The house was collapsing, the deck was lopsided, and inside he found a calendar open to the exact date of the night he was filming.
Just stays open on its own. Oh, what the hell? Some little thing that says A on it? Weird. Calvin Klein. What the? Are you kidding me right now? Okay, you've got to seriously be kidding me. What the actual heck? Trust. I know that God, in His infinite wisdom and love, is answering my prayers right now. Okay, this is, Are you kidding me right now? Do not fear me, or maybe you should. Do you hear me? Or maybe you should.
He found a name written down inside the house that he immediately recognized, along with a note that read, "Do not fear me, or maybe you should," and a written invitation with a date, time, and address that placed the writer at this exact spot the same night Angelo arrived.
Time now, 8/27/2023. Okay. Maybe something just fell. I mean, clearly the house is starting to fall apart. I mean, that's obvious. Damn, this place is a literal mess. Okay. What the hell was that? Hello, Mr. Raccoon? Kinda hoping it's just a raccoon, to be honest. Somebody down there? Sounded like it was from downstairs. Okay, let's just take a quick look. There could be a squatter. If anybody's here, I'm just exploring the house.
Then something fell deeper inside the house, and Angelo started calling out for whoever was downstairs, convinced he was no longer alone.
Somebody down here? Okay, no, I just heard something upstairs. Damn, it's cold down here. Okay. think anyone's here. Okay. I mean, considering all the doors are like wide open in this place now, I mean, the odds of there being an animal in here are pretty... Oh.
What he found in the basement made him text his friend Ethan and call the police, and the footage cuts before he shows it on camera. The next day, he sat in his car and admitted he hadn't slept, that he had shown the footage to officers, and that whoever the man in the mask was, the same masked figure, had appeared in his videos before, always in the most random locations, always watching, and now chasing him through a wooded park with a knife big enough to make him fear for his life. In 2024, explorer Brandon went into an abandoned property somewhere in the San Fernando Valley with no idea what kind of building he was even walking into. He told the camera right at the start that he and his crew didn't know if it was a house, a structure, or something else entirely, and they had no plan for what they would do if the place wasn't actually empty. The first signs of activity hit them within seconds of stepping inside.
We think it's like a house or something. We don't even know what it is. We don't know what we're about to get into, guys. Someone was living here. Probably all their spray cans, butane cans. Bro, hey, did you hear that?
Spray cans and butane canisters were scattered across the floor, and what they heard coming from another part of the building made one of them physically jump and grab his chest on camera. They pushed deeper into what turned out to be a large kitchen, and immediately came face to face with someone who had been inside the entire time.
Bro, so you think this is like a house?
Hey, how you doing, man? Alright, how's it going? Yeah, exploring. Cool. Alright. Are we good? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go back there.
The encounter ended without a fight, but Brandon kept walking deeper into the building anyway, and what he heard moving through the rest of the property made it clear the man in the kitchen wasn't the only person living there.
You guys hear that? We gotta find another spot. So we thought this place was gonna be completely abandoned, guys, and come to find out there's somebody living here. We don't know how many people, but somebody's living here, guys.
Then they realized whoever else was in the house was now between them and the exit, and Brandon told the camera they needed to find a different way out before whoever was tracking them caught up.
It sounds like somebody's following us out. I just keep hearing stuff, and it's really dark, and my light's really bright. I can't see nothing. We gotta get out of here.
It's a great house. No neighbors. Good view.
I know, great city.
Yeah.
It's like perfect for someone to live in. You explored it and just stayed.
It's squatting squatter rights right now.
Look like poor living in there for sure. Dude, there's rat poop.
Oh no, he wasn't fixing it up. He was sleeping. We could probably go another day and see what's back there. See what kind of set it here is. Alright. everything all nice in one single room.
When he finally made it back outside, he turned around and looked at the property from the street and admitted on camera that despite the squatters and the danger, the location had perfect views of the city, no neighbors, and the kind of isolation that explained exactly why someone had chosen to disappear inside it. In 2025, explorer Urbex Hill went deep into Cleveland to investigate one of the largest abandoned factories he had ever attempted alone at night. He had spent years documenting the city's forgotten buildings, and over the past few years, he had started running into more and more homeless people living inside these abandoned spaces, many of them strung out with no family and no resources to help them. The economic conditions in Ohio had made it nearly impossible for working families to keep up with the cost of living, and the abandoned buildings were filling up faster than the government could respond. The factory itself was so far gone that what looked like solid metal beams turned out to be wood when he got close enough to touch them, the kind of structural rot that meant the entire ceiling could give way at any moment.
All this is used for. This is all wood, even though it looks like metal. It's weird.
He pushed deeper into the building and almost walked directly into a group of people who had no idea he was there, and what he saw them doing in that exact moment made him drop into silence and reroute through a different section of the factory.
That was close. They didn't see me. This is where they were just... What the fuck? Damn, this is nasty.
He found the spot they had been using, and the smell coming off the floor told him exactly what kind of activity had been going on inside the building. He decided to leave $1 in an obvious place for whoever came back.
Leave $1 for them in an obvious spot. It's sad that they live like that. But hey, what can you do? What is this wood?
He pushed past their setup and found a section of the factory that had been completely overtaken by an open pit in the floor, and what he said about it on camera made it clear that anyone who fell in wouldn't be coming back out.
If you fell in this pit, you would not be getting out. That'd be crazy. Absolute nightmare. Whoa, that looks crazy over there.
Then he walked through a section of the building where heavy industrial chains were hanging from the ceiling at random heights, and the recent rain had made the floor so unstable he could feel sections of it shifting under his weight.
These chains hanging up. This place is really dangerous. It's like ready to give.
He started finding objects scattered across the back rooms that he couldn't identify on camera, and noises were coming from somewhere deeper in the building that he couldn't trace to any source.
What the hell is this? I literally have no idea what I'm looking at. Whatever it is, it's empty.
Then he passed through a section of the factory where a massive collapse had taken out part of the ceiling, and the train running outside the building was so loud it was drowning out smaller sounds inside. What he found in the next room is the reason he turned around.
The train you guys hear in the background. Whoa. Another giant collapse. Or not giant, but pretty big.
He spotted another sleeping setup, and inside what looked like a pile of fabric and debris, something that resembled a person was lying motionless in the dark.
What the hell? There's a homeless person in there. Yeah, I'm good. It's too late in the night to deal with that.
He decided not to get any closer to confirm what he was actually looking at, calling it too late in the night to deal with whatever it was, and started backing out toward the exit.
Look at this. Yo, that is crazy. What the? Look at this one. Yo, that is insane. Look at that collapse. That's crazy. The ceiling too. It's gonna give out at any moment.
On the way out, he passed through one final section of the building where the entire ceiling had collapsed in on itself, with twisted metal and rotted wood hanging at angles that looked ready to come down at any moment. An abandoned Cleveland factory at night, with people he almost walked into, a pit deep enough to swallow him, chains hanging from a ceiling already giving way, and something motionless in the dark that he refused to confirm was a person. In 2026, explorer Eli from the Cam and Eli channel pushed solo into the old Essex County Jail in Newark, New Jersey, a historic prison built in 1837 and shut down around 1974 following the riots that crippled the city. The building is the oldest public structure in Newark, listed on the National Register of Historic Places, and Eli had recently scoped it out and confirmed that squatters were already living inside before he ever stepped foot in for his actual exploration. He went in alone because his partner Cam was at work, and he chose to film without lights or flash to avoid drawing attention from either the residents inside or the police patrolling the corner just outside.
Because, I work right around the corner from it, and I recently went in not too long ago, and it was like, I already seen squatters, so that's the crazy thing. So I'm just gonna give you a little background while I walk over there. So basically, the old Essex County Jail in Newark, New Jersey, located at 285 New Street, is a historic abandoned prison built in 1837 and closed around 1971. So this is a pretty old jail. Following the riots is why it closed. It is the city's oldest public building, adding to the National Register of Historic Places in 1991. Let's see how everything goes. I low-key want to go get a hot chocolate from freaking Dunkin', but I think it's closed. Anyway, I'm addicted to the hot chocolate. So let's see what happens. Literally right here. There it freaking goes, y'all. It's right there. And there's people at that corner over there. So I don't know if I really want to. Go in right now. Let me see over here. If you can see very closely, there's like a little entranceway right there. Chill, now wait until the coast is clear. So, give me a second.
The first thing he saw walking through the entrance made him stop and tell the camera he had to be careful where he stepped, and what he pointed out on the floor confirmed this wasn't a building anyone was supposed to be inside.
This is certainly something. So as you can see, so much rubble from something has buried the lower part of the prison. Doors in the cells where everybody else could be at. Also, gotta be careful walking in here because I could step on freaking needle. Don't want to catch any anything. There's the entrance right there. Let me know if y'all see anything in the background. Type it in the comments. Okay, let's get close. Okay, looks like there used to be something right here.
He pushed through a massive hole that used to be an entire wall and started realizing the upper floors of the prison had collapsed into the lower levels, with the rubble burying entire sections of cells where prisoners used to be held.
Look at this massive hole. This used to be a building right 100%. Let me get my hand on the button just in case you gotta turn it off quick. Okay. That's how we turn it off. Hold it. It looks like it used to be a top building too. The top. Let's get closer. Little metal door.
Then he heard footsteps coming from a hallway he hadn't entered yet, and what he said next on camera made it clear he had just lost the element of surprise.
Okay, that's nothing. That's the light room. Okay. Definitely not good to inhale. Again, let me know if y'all see anything.
He pushed deeper into the cell blocks anyway, and what he saw in the next corridor made him decide on the spot he was leaving immediately.
It's crazy. There's definitely squatters here. Hello? Hello? I mean no harm. I mean no harm. You could come out. I'm an urban explorer. Hello?
He kept pushing and finally spotted exactly what he had been afraid of, a single light coming from somewhere down the hallway that wasn't moving.
I see your light. You could come out. It's good, it's fine. I make YouTube videos. You're good, bro. You're good. I make YouTube videos. You're good, bro. I'm just exploring. You good?
Whoever was holding that light refused to come out, refused to speak, and refused to acknowledge Eli was even there. They just sat in the dark with the beam pointing in his direction. What he saw when he got close enough is the reason the footage cuts.
You good, bro? What that was? That is not safe to go at all.
He described the man on camera afterward as someone who was completely out of it to a point where he wasn't responding to direct questions or even acknowledging another person was standing in front of him. He just stayed in the hallway, waiting.
That dude was like, he was like high on drugs, and I do not want to be held accountable for anything like that. Will I come back there? Maybe. Probably with a group of people.
Eli admitted on camera he wasn't going back inside that night, that he wasn't willing to be held accountable for anything that could happen with someone in that state, and that whoever was sitting in the hallway looked like they were trying to make themselves invisible. An abandoned 19th century jail in the middle of Newark with collapsed cell blocks, a flashlight beam coming from the dark, and a man hiding inside the cells who refused to speak, refused to move, and refused to leave when Eli walked up to him. In 2018, explorer Mo Sargi traveled all the way to Virginia to investigate an abandoned chicken farm with one of the darkest backstories he had ever covered on his channel. The property had been used as a hideout by Ray and Faye Copeland, two of the most notorious violent offenders in American history, and according to local accounts, 5 bodies were buried somewhere on the land that authorities had never been able to recover. Mo brought his friend CJ Faison along, and the plan was to spend as long as they possibly could inside the property without leaving.
Alright you guys, as you can see, the adventure has begun. This actually is one of the abandoned houses here on the property amongst all these other farm houses and chicken coop houses inside the property. Now, fun fact, I just found this out, that the Copelands, the serial killers that did stay here and people here, apparently they buried 5 bodies on the property here somewhere. Now they do say this place is extremely haunted. There is a lot of activity here, so I need you guys to keep your eyes wide open in case you do spot something. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are liking this camera. I'm using a different camera. It's not the usual camera that I use. The usual camera that I use is a bit better at nighttime. This one, it's looking like it's good, but I'm testing it out still, so if it's not good, make sure you guys let me know in the comments below. Alright you guys, I am making my way inside of this abandoned house here. Oh, this is creepy.
He stepped into the abandoned farmhouse alone while CJ explored the outer buildings, and almost immediately something happened in one of the back rooms that made him stop and ask out loud if anyone else was inside the building with him.
Oh, this is creepy. There's just something about abandoned places like this that just gets me going. Just the scare factor of it. I wonder what's inside of this room over here. What the f was that? Okay. There's something in here. Is it an animal? Okay, I'm scared. CJ is all the way outside exploring the farms, and I'm in here all by myself. Actually, I want to turn my lights back up.
Then he spotted something built into the floor that he said didn't belong in a normal home, and what he found inside it made him admit on camera he didn't want to keep going.
There's a little trap door there. What the hell? I wonder what's inside. Ew, there's spider webs. Was there anything in here? Oh, there's spider webs. I don't want to put my new camera in there. That's creepy though.
He kept pushing toward the upstairs and heard a loud sound coming from somewhere in the building. The temperature on the upper floor was abnormally hot. The windows were fogged from the inside, and what happened the moment he reached the top stopped him cold.
Yo, this is where the stairs are. CJ! What? Yo! Bro, I just heard a loud ass bang from in here, bro. What do you mean? What do you mean? You were outside and I heard a loud bang and I discovered the stairs.
Dude, I've been upstairs before.
Have you?
My last video, yeah.
I couldn't find him. I just found him by hearing a loud noise. Is there anything up here? Oh, it smells so bad up here.
Ew.
Dude.
It's hot too.
Yeah, it's super
like
hot.
Musty hot.
Yeah.
Ew, this is weird. Look, the windows are fogged up.
Oh, they are. Why is it so hot up here?
There's a wasp.
No way.
Holy.
Look at that, guys. It's a wasp. Hey, Mr. Wasp.
He stings you.
Can we be friends? Can we be friends? I don't want to hurt you. What the
What was that, dude?
Okay. Was that you?
No, I'm f***ing right here.
Dude, the door just slammed shut.
Please be f***ing joking me.
A door slammed shut behind them on its own, and CJ pointed out something hidden in the wall of the upper floor that neither of them wanted to think too hard about given who used to live in this house.
Oh, dude, look. There's a tunnel. There's like a little compartment here.
In there, dude. It's creepy, bro.
I was trying to... Holy...
Like, what if that's where he kept these people captive and stuff? That... It's got me screwed up, man. I can't even freaking function right now.
Anything in there?
Guys, legit.
Guys, let me know if you spot anything inside. Creepy. Yo, let's just keep exploring.
Hang on.
Then while they were still upstairs, Mo heard movement coming from the lower level, and what they witnessed happen to a door downstairs in real time was something they couldn't explain.
Dude, I just heard something down there. Come here. There's somebody down there. There's something down there.
Dude, the fucking door is moving.
Guys, the door is literally open.
Dude, look, my camera's blurry. My camera's blurry.
Holy f***.
What the hell?
Guys, the door just opened.
Dude, look. My camera's blurry, man.
I'm going down.
Yeah, I'm trying to go.
Guys, look at that. The door just literally opened. There's no wind in here.
They ran down to confront whatever it was and found nothing, but the noises kept coming from above them in a building they had just confirmed was empty. Then something walked past one of the windows.
It literally sounds like there's somebody upstairs. What the hell's going on? What?
Something just walked by that window thing. Window.
You for real?
Dude, what the hell is going on, dude?
Dude, it sounds like there's somebody upstairs.
Dude, I don't like that.
So we just heard some loud footsteps upstairs. My hand is shaking. That's how scared I am right now. I'm gonna go upstairs.
My heart freaking pounded, dude.
I'm gonna go upstairs. Look upstairs. You're gonna stay down here to see if there's anything down here while I'm upstairs. Okay?
Oh.
They split up to search the chicken coops on the property, and inside the first coop they noticed something happening to the equipment that had been sitting unused for years. A fan started moving on its own, and what it did next made both of them admit on camera they were ready to leave.
Just as I said that the fan over there was moving. Now we have...
Careful. Bro, it could be a bird or an animal.
It might be, yeah.
Number two fan was moving.
How's number 2 mean?
Look at that.
Dude, that's my race car number.
Number 2?
Yeah, 2. I don't like that. That's kind of sketchy. Alright. Dude, I'm freaked out by that.
It's still moving. Is it me or is it moving even faster now?
No, you're probably right.
What the hell is that?
Huh?
You heard that?
What?
There's like a whole bunch of ruckus over there.
Then a second fan in the same building started doing the exact same thing, and a sound came from above them in the rafters that turned out not to be what they thought it was.
Real?
Let me get my brighter light in here. Hello?
What the hell did you hear?
I heard like movement. It's like somebody scraping on the wall or something.
Fuck, I was about to sneeze.
Look up top.
Holy shit.
That's what I was hearing. This whole pipeline is moving.
Damn, that was me. I'm sorry. Dude, I don't like that, man. That's creepy as hell.
Ooh. That's what I was hearing. Yo, let's get out of here.
Yeah, I'm out.
Mo climbed to the top of an old silo on the property with one hand while filming with the other, and what happened to him at the top shouldn't have been possible if he was alone.
Dude, if I fall right now, I'm literally. You can have my channel. What the fuck was that?
I think I fell.
Fell? Off what? I don't want nothing to fall right now. I'm on top of a silo.
I think like something fell off the top. What the?
Oh.
What the was that?
I don't know. What the? Bro, I did not throw a thing. I swear to God, I did not throw a thing. This is the top of...
What the hell, dude?
Bro, it's not me.
Then something hit him directly in the face while he was clinging to the silo with no hands free to defend himself, and he yelled down at his viewers asking if anyone could explain where it came from. The sound seemed to be coming from inside the silo itself.
I'm right in the face, dude.
I just took that in the face.
You took that in the face.
Most Archie almost got knocked out.
Damn. That was legit not you that time. I know that was damn fast.
Bro, I'm like right in front of you. Bro, is somebody throwing rocks at us?
Hello?
It sounds like it's coming from inside of the silo.
Yeah, I mean, you're a good point because it would have hit one of us. For real. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's really weird, actually.
Okay. Bro, there's got to be like a homeless person or something around here.
They made their way to the massive double-decker barn where the actual incidents were said to have happened, and as they walked through the second story, Mo spotted something behind CJ that he immediately called out as a shadow figure. Then they heard something neither of them wanted to admit.
The floor, I know the floor is...
The floor is super soft this way.
Dude, look how cool this is. I've never been in a place like this before. This is kind of new for me. It's kind of cool.
I swear I just heard something.
Like it's like somebody walking.
No, it just sounded like a bang.
There's somebody here. Turn off your lights, turn off your lights. Turn off your lights. Turn off your lights, turn off your lights.
Jump.
Shh, just stay still. Dude, there's somebody here. What the real person. That's not a ghost, that's a person, bro. There's somebody here. But we gotta see. Dude, you wanna jump out the second story?
Yeah, dude. Alright, no,
That's high. Bro, we just gotta confront this guy. There is somebody here right now, dude. Just come. Bro. We gotta confront him.
No, dude. I'm jumping.
Okay, I have an idea.
Footsteps, walking on the upper floor of the barn at the exact same time they were standing on it, in a building that had been completely empty when they walked in. Mo said it on camera. That wasn't a ghost. That was a person. What happened next is the reason they jumped out of the second-story window to escape.
Bro, the only way is to get down the stairs. If he's down there, we have to confront him. How else are we gonna get out of here? Jump, he says. It's a high jump. Yo, there's a ledge here. We can climb down from here. I don't hear him anymore. Maybe do you think he's hiding? Sir, we don't mean you any harm. We're just explorers. Sir? We don't mean you any harm. We're just exploring. We're just making a video. We don't mean you any harm, but if you want to get tough with me, I'll get tough with you. No, that I ain't gonna let nobody intimidate me. I don't give a who he is. Sorry for all the swearing, you guys, but bro, did they ever catch the serial?
I have no idea. Dude, please tell me they have.
I don't know.
Holy dude.
I don't know.
Dude, please. Did you read the article?
Yo, I'm telling you right now, bro. If you come up on me, you're not gonna win this. I'm telling you right now. No, I don't care, bro. I'm not gonna let nobody intimidate me. Let's just jump out of the windows.
Are we sure he's not outside?
Huh?
Are we sure he's not outside?
I don't know. He's quiet. I haven't heard from him in a while. I told him I'm gonna do something if he tries to roll up on us, and he just went quiet. Maybe he's scared of me.
Whoever was on that floor with them refused to respond to Mo yelling that they meant no harm, and Mo started threatening to fight whoever it was because the only stairs leading down were the same stairs the person was blocking.
Are you gonna jump too?
I don't know about that because my foot still hurts from when I broke my toe.
Dude, I'm not taking the stairs. I'm jumping.
Okay, you jump, I'll take the stairs. I'll confront him, I don't care. I'll knock the guy out. Make all the noise here.
I'm get out of here, dude. Let's be down somewhere.
Okay. Just be careful. Just jump, bro. You're not that far off anymore. CJ's literally on the door. There you go. Hurry. Dude, hurry. Jump, 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 jump. There you go. Slide your butt down on it. Just don't get caught in it when you jump. Oh. Just left me? Is this guy for real? He literally just left me. What the? Could I use this as a weapon? So, CJ, my boy.
Then CJ jumped first and ran the moment his feet hit the ground, leaving Mo alone on the second story of an abandoned barn that had once belonged to a violent offender, with footsteps still moving somewhere below him, and no idea whether the person waiting for him at the bottom was a squatter, a homeless intruder, or something connected to the bodies that were never found. In 2023, explorer Little Shameless Viking traveled to Punta del Este, Uruguay, a coastal town nicknamed the Monaco of the South, where high-income tourists pour money into one of the wealthiest regions in all of South America. He had spotted an abandoned mill on Google Maps before flying in and decided to walk the 4 kilometers from the famous Fingers sculpture on the beach to find it for himself. The neighborhood he had to cross was so well maintained that he started doubting whether anything in the area could even be abandoned, with pink candy-colored houses and manicured lawns lining every street. Then he passed a massive boarded-up hotel with a for sale sign on the front gate, and what he saw on the other side of the road made him realize the entire stretch had something strange going on.
Alright, let's continue to the mill. I don't know what happened when I crossed the road on that side. There's the abandoned hotel with a sign of sale. There's a sign telling that place is for sale. There's a sign telling that place is for sale. It seems that on this side of the road everything gets abandoned and to sale. Maybe there is a mill. This gives me a hope. This place seems to be named Orc, a port to a Mordor, the Black Gate, I guess. Alright, but this seems to be still in a use because I can hear lawnmower. Maybe Sauron is cutting some grass.
He pushed past a property with a lawnmower running somewhere in the distance and spotted the mill rising out of a field next to a private golf course, with no way of knowing if he was already being watched.
And it seems to be there, just next to a golf field. Not sure if it's private property, so let's go in before someone sees. That doesn't lead anywhere. Maybe I can go from here. Needs to be some kind of a path. Oh yeah, here we are. Lots of tiles and glass also here on the ground. And someone has made a support. Loads of graffiti on the wall.
The inside of the mill was covered in graffiti and broken glass, and what he heard from one of the back rooms made him freeze and ask out loud if he was alone.
Look at this. It's a freaking pool. I didn't know that they have those in a mill. Huh. I hope there is no squatters or someone using this as their illegal house. Loads and loads of graffiti everywhere. Here, some kind of a fridge or something. This seems like could have been a fireplace, but there's not much light, and that way it seems impossible to continue from here. Alright, what we have here? Oh, there's someone. There's someone there.
Then he heard the unmistakable sound of running water coming from a sealed-off section of the mill, and what he realized about the source made him decide he could not be seen by whoever was on the other side of that door.
Someone is... It seems there is a water source, because I hear someone washing their hands. I'm not sure if they're squatters, if they are people who actually own this place, if this is a private place, or what it is, but it's behind that door, which was sealed off, so I can maybe check this side of the building if they didn't hear me.
He pushed into the cellar, a space he described on camera as the kind of place you would use to hide a body, and what he found on the floor down there confirmed who had been using this building.
Let's check out the cellar. Loads of trash here in the cellar. Seems like a place where you would someone if you would want, and hide the body. Alright, let's go out. This way. Some soap. Let's hope the guy who washes his hands doesn't come looking for his soap.
Then he spotted something resting on a ledge that didn't match the abandonment of the rest of the property, and he said out loud he hoped the owner wouldn't come looking for it.
Here's the tower. Someone's washing the clothes here, and I heard the water, so I believe they are on that side of the building. Alright, let's head that way and hope I won't encounter anyone.
He worked his way around the tower silently, doing everything he could to avoid being spotted, and what he saw set up at the back of the building told him these weren't visitors, they were residents.
It's a beautiful old building, and we are back on the road. Just checking it from here, from the other side, and there seems to be more stuff there. Barbecue or something made out of a old barrel and the washing stuff. And there's also the door from this side to the other parts of the building, but I guess that part is the one which is in use at the moment, maybe by squatters.
Later that day, he hitchhiked 24 kilometers to a second abandoned hotel sitting between a lake and the open sea, and what should have been a peaceful exploration started feeling different the moment he climbed up to the second floor.
What an amazing dude. He had his workplace around 8 kilometers that way, but he took me extra the whole way to here, to the abandoned hotel. That's freaking cool. Full of graffiti at the moment, which I'm not surprised about. But there's no doors anymore, no windows, so it's possible to even enter the place. Seems that it has not been a very big place in the beginning. There's the pillars left, and seems here is the showers. And here are some more showers. But what a place they have here.
The building had been gutted and the staircases were missing entire steps, but what stopped him was finding something on the floor of one of the upstairs rooms that didn't belong in a hotel that had been empty for years.
And here we have also some room downstairs. I think here has been kitchen or some kind of a heating room at least, or something. Lots of trash on the ground. And places have been broken like this. There's someone's shoes, so someone has been spending here a holiday and left their shoes here.
Something had been placed in the middle of an upper floor room, as though its owner had stepped out and planned to come right back, and he didn't check a single other room on that floor before turning around and leaving. An abandoned mill in the wealthiest part of Uruguay with running water behind a sealed door, a cellar built for hiding bodies, washing setups left behind by people he never saw, and a hotel 24 kilometers away with something waiting for whoever had been staying there to come back. In 2022, explorer Tattooed Traveler was wandering through the city of Valetta in Malta when he noticed something the locals barely paid attention to anymore. Scattered throughout the entire city were old wooden balconies built into the fronts of buildings, some maintained, some completely abandoned, all of them required centuries ago by an order from the Knights of Malta themselves, who decreed that every house had to include an artistic balcony as a feature. He decided to find a way inside one of the abandoned ones, with no idea what was waiting in the buildings behind them.
Throughout Valetta, there is a series of these beautiful abandoned and not abandoned balconies. Originally an order from the Knights Hospitaller, or Knights of Malta themselves, that each house had to include a feature or sort of artistic balcony type thing. But join us on this little side quest as we try to find our way onto one. It's open. Bonjour, guys, from Malta. Now, as you walk through the city of Valetta, you might notice these really cool, old school, abandoned balconies. And if you're anything like me, you'll probably wonder what it's like to be on one. Well, in this case, some of these doors.
The first building he tried to enter looked like it might have been a palace at one point, or possibly an old apartment complex, but he couldn't tell from the outside which one. The further he walked in, the older the construction got, and what he found on the staircase confirmed how far back the building actually went.
Probably a really cool place to live at one time. No, this is old school. You have like a communal toilet on the steps. This is definitely old school.
He pushed deeper, looking for the way up to the balcony, and what he discovered behind one of the doors made him stop and immediately back out of the room.
I believe this is the way onto the balcony, though. Bonjour. Hello. I'm just taking a look around. I'm just taking a look around. I just wanted to see what was in here. Nobody, yeah, nobody's here. I understand. Well, there's somebody living in there. I'll leave them alone.
He left the residents of that building alone and moved on, noticing the old British-era signs still hanging on the walls and the Italian shop fronts boarded up below. Then he spotted something across the street that he said was calling his name.
Old cafe stuff and all that type of things in there as well. I spotted this really cool abandoned palace or apartment building. I'm not sure which, but this thing is calling my name. We're gonna try and find a way. See what's in there. Check that out. Don't think we're gonna find a way in there, but that's like the Palace of Pigeons. And I almost got on.
A massive abandoned palace stood in the middle of Valetta, but the front entrance was guarded by something that almost ruined the entire trip before he could even get close. He had to back off and find another way in.
Oh man, I really want to go in there. Oh sh**. Oh sh**, it's open. Look at the way they cut the steps out for the door.
Then he found a side door that had been left open, and what he saw inside the building made it clear that this place had been frozen in time for nearly 2 decades.
This is cool. No, it's completely abandoned. This is awesome, guys. Not expecting that. Just right in the middle of Malta here. Hello. Look at all this stuff left behind. This is crazy. And the door was open. I don't want people to see me going out on the balcony because people are taking pictures and stuff. Crazy. This is crazy. Let's walk through here. Look at all this old stuff. Hey, I found it. The Holy Grail. of Maltese urbex.
He walked through rooms still filled with personal belongings, religious items, paintings on the walls, and a calendar dated 2007, the last year someone had been living in the building before walking out and never coming back.
Wish I was on one of these balconies, and this is what it looks like from the inside. So the calendar's from 07, so somebody was probably living back here as early as 07. It looks like they just literally left all their stuff. This stuff is, you know, really what fascinates me. It's just these old abandoned places. Everything, for the most part, intact. This person was definitely religious. They get a great view of the balcony there.
Then he found the door that led directly to the balcony he had been trying to reach the entire trip, and what he saw when he stepped out gave him a view of the harbor and the 3 cities of Malta from a vantage point no tourist had ever filmed from.
Unexpected. I was looking, I was like, maybe we'll see some abandoned stuff, and this is, you know, better than what I thought we would see. Let's just check over here real quick. Check this stuff out, guys. This is crazy. Look at these paintings. It's crazy how they left just everything. Out into these typical Valetta type courtyards.
Then on his way out, he discovered a second door inside the building that led to an upstairs section he hadn't yet explored. He decided not to risk it because the street outside was busy and he didn't want to draw attention. An abandoned palace in the middle of Valetta, with someone still living inside one of the lower rooms, paintings still hanging on the walls, a calendar frozen at 2007, and a hidden upstairs section that he chose to walk away from rather than push his luck. In 2017, explorer Tattoo Tony pushed into an abandoned multi-unit building with no idea what was waiting for him inside. As he walked up the side of the property approaching the back door, he noticed something that made him slow down before he even reached the entrance. Blankets had been hung over the windows from the inside to block the view, and a bag was sitting on the floor that he zoomed in on carefully without getting any closer. What he believed was inside that bag confirmed exactly what kind of activity had been going on in the unit.
Hey guys, this is Tattoo Tony, and I'm about to show you in the back door of this building where I saw something pretty strange when we walked up the side. There was blankets hung over some of the windows blocking them. You're gonna see a bag on the floor. And I'll zoom in on it a couple times. I'm not 100%, but they looked a lot. I couldn't get any closer, I didn't want to, but it looked a lot like there might have been syringes in that bag.
He moved away from that door and tried to enter through the basement, but it was completely flooded and impossible to access, so he climbed up into the upstairs of the unit next door instead.
It really did. Here's the basement. I couldn't go in there. It was flooded. So, I went up into the upstairs of the unit that was next to that one. Started coming up the stairs. There's trash all over them.
The stairs leading up were buried in trash, with personal belongings scattered across the steps and shelves lined with canned goods that looked far too recent for the building to actually be empty.
There's a weave. Trash bag there. Seems like most of these places homeless people have been living in. You'll find strange odds and ends and trash all over. Obviously they don't have trash service. There's some canned goods lined up on the shelf. You'll see a few decent or newer food items. People all the time say, how can you assume these things? XYZ. I've been in enough abandoned buildings and seen different situations to kind of let the clues tell the story of what was going on. So, there's a sheet hanging over that hallway. See my finger pointing at it. I wasn't going to go past that sheet. That really had me freaked out.
Then he found something laid out on the bed in one of the upstairs rooms that didn't belong inside an abandoned building, with residue on its surface that he didn't want to identify.
Now see, there's a piece of mirror laying on this bed that I saw had some white residue on it. I don't know what it was. It was a broken mirror laying on the bed. But again, why would you keep that near you where you sleep, a piece of broken mirror? I don't know.
He kept piecing together what he was looking at, combining what he saw on the bed with what he had spotted through the back door of the neighboring unit, and the picture was starting to form in his head when he found the sign.
Just putting clues together. That combined with what looked like paraphernalia through the back door of the same unit where somebody's living here. Okay? A lot of people say, how can you assume they have problems? X, Y, blah, da, da. Because, let's get real here. I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm just saying a lot of the people I've encountered are most definitely addicts. This says, stay the f*** out. The one that I looked through the back door, I found the sign afterwards. Stay the f*** out. No more staying. Don't f*** with me.
Posted on the door of the unit where he had originally seen the bag was a handwritten warning telling anyone who came near to stay out and not to mess with whoever was living inside. He realized after the fact how close he had come to walking into a confrontation he wasn't ready for.
That's what the sign says. I was like, man, I'm glad I didn't go in there.
He turned around and left the building without going any further, admitting on camera that whoever was inside that first unit had clearly made it known what would happen to anyone who pushed past their door, and the warning was the reason he never crossed that threshold. Had that creature been aggressive instead of merely startling, the superhuman quality of the creature would have spelt doom for them. This is the spooky moment an explorer entered an abandoned school's auditorium, expecting nothing more than dust and old furniture. But the deep red coating that covered the floor told a very different story. If that staining was what it appeared to be, then whoever had been responsible could still be in the building, and the explorer would be unlucky to be directly in the center of their territory. On July 22, 2016, YouTuber Stefan Provost Poker made the unfortunate decision to explore a particular abandoned house, a structure that looked gloomy and mysterious even from the street outside.
And that's gonna be creepy, guys, but I already came here like once on daytime. Look at this house. I just left my car running because if something happens, I'm gonna run to it. No, that's my battery. I don't trust my battery. That's awesome. I'm on the balcony right now. I'm sorry, I've got no more light than this. Oh, looks like somebody drinks the same beer as me. Oh, look at this. Oh, I can hear the raccoon right there. I should go and pick up my dog, but no. Yeah. Oh, that's empty. Look at the blinds right there. Hey, you guys are lucky that I'm doing that in English. That's his house. Look at this. Window right here. That's creepy inside. Let's go have a look inside.
Inside, they discovered decaying objects and remnants of the people who had once lived there, each item more disturbing than the last. But nothing they found in those rooms prepared them for what waited in the final moments of their exploration.
Yeah, like I said before, I already came here like, whoa, oh my god. That was nothing. Yeah, sorry, I haven't, not that much light. But that's cool, guys. Yeah. But let's do what we have. That looks. Look at the doors. Those are awesome. Ils sont belles en tabarnak, ces portes-là. Hey, j'ai vraiment la chienne. Je devrais aller chercher mon chien, mais j'ai peur qu'il y ait trop de raccoon. And oh, look at this. That wasn't there last time that I came to. Guys. Hey, il est propre en Chris. It's tiny. Well, nobody's there. I'm like far in the field. So. Oh, look at the doors. Oh my god. Look at this. Well, that wasn't there last time I came. What the f is that? C'est un carrosse pour les bébés. That's I don't know.
100%. Hey, let's come back later. That wasn't there last time. Let's just watch. Look at this room just before going on the other one. That go on the other floor, but there's no stairs right here. You have to climb on the wall. That's up there. Hey, let's go see the other side. That's look at this window. That's really old style. Look at the broken window everywhere. That's what I'm walking on, broken glass. And this one, there's no more window. You can see outside. Well, it's like grass, but it's like high. And that's all a big field of corn on the cob. Yeah, and on the other side, that's soy. Hey, let's go see the other room right there. Did I take a beer too many or what? You been beer too? That was on the other side, man. That thing moves on. That's scary, man. My car's still there. Yeah, the car is still there. That's scary. But maybe that's just my main. Maybe it was like this. I'm really sure, positive. It was on the other side. Hey, let's go watch that. Oh.
With all the cries for help, would they be heard by a single compassionate soul to rescue them from that faraway, dilapidated ruin? Clearly not. On July 27th, 2017, YouTuber Chris Condon went exploring an abandoned Catholic school, and what he discovered in the first few rooms shocked him immediately.
I wish there were like still seats in here. You said this is a Christian school. It's Catholic.
Is it Catholic?
Yeah, because Christians don't do the confession thing. I swear I used to go to a Christian church.
I'm not religious, so.
My mom is, and she took me to a Christian church.
So much cocaine. Ooh, there's some over here.
Oh, that's a gym. Which is, dude, that looks like blood.
I don't know if it's real.
Wait, is there anything on the ceiling? Nah, that's definitely not from the ceiling.
No, someone could have said something about it.
Dude, it's just, there's no way that is set up.
What do you think? Like 4 people?
That's not that much blood.
Those are dog tracks.
Yeah, or raccoon.
You see that body? Just getting those last 4.
No? It's not that way.
Maybe I can check the body for, check the basement for bodies. Point at that.
The auditorium's this way.
Hold up. I like this. Oh, dude. Yeah. This shot right here is dope.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
Why the f? Who locks an abandoned building door? Inside the building.
That's a women's book.
I don't care. That time of the month. Holy.
He and his friend continued through the deteriorating building, and with each new classroom and hallway he investigated, the disturbing findings only intensified.
This sign has directed us towards the chem lab. So that is where we shall go.
So that means we have to go.
Of course. Unless this was the chem lab. I think this was the chem lab. There's a bunch of peoples. What is this? What the hell? Wow.
This is where I do ballerina. Too cute.
She's singing. Yeah, we follow him.
I don't follow him. No offense to you.
Peep it. I follow him.
Okay.
Where? Okay. Okay.
Really bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, why don't you go through there? Why do they even, like, what's the point of even doing that?
I know, right?
Someone really...
Here's another way out.
Yeah, I see that.
I just want the K. That's all I want. That's it.
Oh, this is like the front of the school. Cop just drove by. I wouldn't go out there, bro.
What?
I just saw a cop drive by.
So?
You do you.
Here, I'll even leave my tripod right here.
Alright, you do you.
Where that?
If that school had been used for something sinister before it was abandoned, and evidence of those activities still remained in the locked rooms he didn't check, he walked through that building completely unaware of what else might have been hidden there, or who might have returned to ensure those secrets stayed buried. In 2023, explorer Urbex Hill pushed solo into the abandoned Robert Fulton School, a building that had been sitting empty long enough for entire plants to grow up through the concrete floors. He couldn't figure out how they were even rooting in the cracks, but the way nature had taken over the inside of the building made it clear nobody had been maintaining the property for years.
It's crazy how these plants are growing in here. I don't get how they're growing in the concrete though. That's the crazy part. Look at this. This will make a good thumbnail.
He kept walking through the abandoned hallways and turned a corner to find a door that didn't match anything else in the building, with something deliberately placed in front of it to keep people out or keep something else in.
Why is that door like that? What the hell? I think somebody's in there. Somebody put this in front of the door. What the?
He pushed past it and immediately spotted a massive hole in the floor that he could have stepped right into if he hadn't caught it in time. Then he heard movement from inside one of the rooms.
Huge hole in the floor. Somebody's in there. There's still there. Don't explore alone.
He kept his camera rolling and pushed deeper, finding warning signs and barricades that confirmed someone had been actively trying to keep visitors away from this section of the school. What he found in the next room is the reason the rest of the footage gets chaotic.
Somebody lives in here. Somebody's been in here. Look at that. Somebody's been living in here.
Personal belongings were spread across the floor of an upper room, the kind of setup that meant whoever was using this space hadn't just passed through, they were living there. Then he heard something move directly behind him.
Somebody's in there. Where's Essex? Getting the fuck out of here. Where? Oh, scared the shit out of me. No, it's this way. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know if he's chasing me, but this. Oh, that scared the.
A figure came into view inside the building with him, and Urbex Hill immediately turned and started running, screaming on camera that he didn't know if he was being chased. He couldn't find the exit fast enough, doubling back through hallways he had already walked through, with the camera shaking so violently the footage barely tracks where he's running. He made it out alive, but he never got a clear look at who or what was inside that room with him. YouTuber Jason Dween was midstream on a public street when a man began following him. Not just trailing behind, following closely, getting in his space, refusing to back off. The man had a reputation in the area. People who knew Atlanta knew exactly who this was. One of the most dangerous individuals in the city, and he had decided that Jason Dween was his entertainment for the afternoon. Jason Dween called 911 while still on camera, still being followed.
But the cops might have to. Alright, I'm about to call 911 on your ass.
Better use the TikTok audio, bro.
911. Is he on plan? There you go.
911.
Oh, they're gonna check your location.
But what if there was no stream, no audience watching in real time, just a man being followed down a street with no witnesses and no documentation? Would the stalker have scammed immediately? Would anyone have believed the story afterward? The camera in this case was not just content, it was protection, it was proof. Sometimes the act of filming is the only thing standing between a bad situation and a much worse one. In 2024, explorer Lord Explores and his crew pushed into an abandoned hotel that had been converted into a shelter for people with nowhere else to go. From the moment they walked in, they could tell the building wasn't sitting empty. They were already finding personal belongings, food, and writing on the walls before they had even cleared the first hallway. Outside one of the rooms, they spotted a sign that warned anyone walking past not to come inside, and that whoever did had to be ready. They moved through the rooms and started finding setups that didn't match short-term squatters. One of the rooms had a laptop, a school bag, a DVD player, and a spoon that confirmed exactly what kind of activity had been going on inside.
I don't know how long ago it was, because it doesn't look like new stuff. Like, there's this one laptop in this room. Let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah, here it is. It smells like cigarettes, and there's a bunch of clothes. Check this stuff out. Almost looks like a school bag. And then there's a DVD player. Oh, there's a spoon. Is that a... Oh my gosh.
Then they found a handwritten letter left behind on a desk, addressed by name, with instructions for someone to keep watch over a tent and not let anyone go through what was inside it. The next page of the letter took a darker turn, with personal requests written in detail that made the whole crew go silent on camera.
I want to have a picture taken, nothing too perverse, and not nude, and nothing to identify it's you. I want a POV type picture looking down your stomach between your legs with me looking up to you. What?
What?
The idea of me in the tent with another female that bothered you? Or of it being Amber? This is like a diary of whoever lived here.
That is so strange.
That's kind of creepy. You see this?
Oh my god.
They realized they had stumbled into someone's private diary, and the messages were addressed to a specific person who was supposed to come back. Then they heard movement in the room above them.
Let's go.
There's a staircase to your left.
Hear us?
I can hear them.
I hear them.
Two voices were coming from the floor directly overhead, and the crew dropped into silence, mapping out the alternate exits in case they needed to leave the way they came in. They knew exactly where the residents were and exactly where the cracks in the building were that could get them out.
We know another way out. We know 2 other ways out.
That's the courtyard.
But we still have that other window.
Which one?
The first one we saw. Lock it. That doesn't sound like an explorer.
No, it sounds like the guy that lives in there. To be honest.
They pushed deeper instead and found a fully intact pool and hot tub area sealed off from the rest of the hotel, with all the connecting hallways boarded up so nobody could move between sections. Whoever did the boarding wasn't the building owner.
Alright, this is the pool right here. Oh. Dang. Oh, there's a hot tub here too. It's kind of weird though because all the connecting hallways, like that one, if you can see it in the background, it's boarded up. So like they didn't want anybody going from the hotel to here. Somebody broke a window, so we were able to get in from the courtyard. Here's the hot tub. Pretty nice. Combo pack right here, hot tub pool. We're just kind of camping, chilling here. We know there's people in here, which is a little bit off-putting, but...
They walked into another room and the smell hit them before they could process what they were looking at. Food had been left out in setups that suggested someone had been there recently, and what they found in the bathroom of the room is the reason they backed out fast.
Oh my gosh.
Look at the spider webs.
Look at this, it smells so bad in here.
Why are there rocks?
There's a sandwich. Look at this.
Ew. Look, there's a bag of donuts.
There's a sandwich up there. This is crazy.
Does it get hard?
There's pizza with no mold on it. There's an ID.
There's blood in the bathtub.
There's what?
Blood in the bathtub.
There's blood. That smells horrible.
Look at the spider webs.
Then they came face to face with one of the residents, a man who walked up on them inside one of the hallways, and the whole crew braced for what was about to happen.
No, we're just exploring.
Yeah, be careful, man. It's all over the place.
Oh yeah, we were seeing it. We'll leave you be, sorry about that. Alright, so now we know they're cool. Oh, this is the lobby. Yo.
Grand ballroom. Yo, we gotta go on this grand ballroom.
Ballroom, yeah, let's check it out. Whoa. Oh, this is sick. This is probably where they had parties and little seminars.
The encounter ended without violence, and they kept exploring, walking into a fully intact ballroom that had been used for hotel events back when the building was still operational. Then one of the crew members ran back to the group and described something he had just seen in another part of the building that he didn't want to investigate alone. He had been about to step through a doorway when something made him stop.
Ran away.
Is there someone in there?
I don't know. I wasn't trying to find out. I was about to walk through the doorway and I heard something like... And I was like...
Okay.
And the way I was standing, there was like stuff behind me. And I was like...
Yo.
Hello?
Maybe best to leave it. Let's continue. She just heard something in there moving, so we're gonna leave this room anyway.
They pushed deeper one more time and started picking up sounds coming from somewhere they hadn't yet explored. What they saw in the next hallway is the reason they finally decided to leave.
So we just realized in the hallway that we heard the noise when we walked in. And I swear I heard something down there. Hear that?
A light was on in one of the upstairs rooms that hadn't been on when they walked in, and a lantern was glowing from inside the same hallway as the door with the warning sign. They started moving toward the exit immediately.
Did you see that sign though? Yeah. It says don't come in here. If you do, just be ready. That's pretty scary. There was definitely someone in there. We just heard them like 10 minutes ago. Is there on the ground? I'll unlock it before I go out. You want to go out first?
Is that it?
I think that's it. I mean, I'm not about to find out who's up there. There's definitely someone, at least one person. And they had a light, like a lantern that was on.
Then on their way out of the hotel, they noticed details about the building that had changed in the time they were inside. Lamps had been moved, lights were on that hadn't been on before, and what they found on the floor near the exit confirmed they hadn't been alone in the hotel for a long time.
Here, give me your bag. The door's locked, so you're good. Careful.
Oh yeah, I didn't get wet.
Here. That was f***ing weird. Look at the little lamp.
That was not here either.
What the?
Who was redecorating when we were inside?
Dude.
I feel like we weren't even here that long.
There was a lamp upstairs, there's a lamp out here. There's a light that is on.
There's a light on right there.
Look. Now, those were not here when we came in. The footsteps going out. Look at them all.
Smell that cigarette?
Look, there's two of them.
Smell that cigarette?
Yeah. There's two.
Fresh footprints in the dust led from inside the hotel toward the exit, 2 sets, accompanied by the smell of a freshly lit cigarette nobody in their crew had been smoking. They had been watched the entire time. In 2022, explorer Mo Sargi returned alone at night to the abandoned Sandcastle Resort in the Dominican Republic, a property where he had previously run into a dangerous local with vicious dogs and where multiple violent incidents had been documented. He had filmed at the resort during the day, on a previous trip with his friend Ivan, and after that video went up, his viewers had spotted something falling out of one of the upper windows in the background of the footage, an object he couldn't identify even on rewatch. Bored on vacation and curious about what his audience had seen, he drove out to the resort by himself with nothing but a GoPro and a single flashlight, leaving his actual camera at home because he had forgotten his memory card.
All I need from you guys is to smash the hell out of that like button. I need your prayers in the comments below. Let's get on with this adventure. All right, you guys, here we go. Look at this. Investigation begins of this creepy resort. I am all by myself. I don't know what to expect. I had some weird things happen here the last time I was here, and I was here in the daytime, but now all I have is my GoPro and this one flashlight in my hand, and that's it. Usually I come prepared, but it was a long drive to get here from my house here in the Dominican, and right now I'm not so prepared. And to be honest, I'm feeling kind of scared. Now, the last time that I was here, I had Ivan with me for security. He's not here, he couldn't make it out with me today. He has his family, he has things to do, but this is it, man. I mean, what could go wrong, right? I'm sure I'll be okay. I did run into this drug dealer guy that lives here and has these vicious dogs, but it's on the other side of the resort. I'm not gonna go anywhere near that building. I'm just gonna stick to these buildings, and these buildings.
The moment he stepped onto the property, he started hearing things that didn't match the empty resort. Music was coming from somewhere in the distance. Cats were meowing in the dark, and bats were flying through the corridors of the building he was about to enter. Then he heard something else inside the building that made him stop.
Let's go up inside and check it out. Man, I'm hearing some weird cat noises up in this place. I feel like I'm being followed. I hope. Hey kitty, where are you? All right, cats are kind of a bad sign in the darkness and abandoned places in my culture. It could indicate a jinn, because cats do kind of transform. But right now I'm going into the resort. This is called the Sandcastle Resort. Whoa, look at this, guys. Kind of got to be careful here because there are. What the f is that? Oh, what the f? Hey, man, I don't mean any trouble, bro. He's got a machete. Hey, I don't mean any trouble, man. Oh, what the f? I need a rock or something. Yo, I don't mean any trouble, bro. Yo, there's a guy with a machete. There's a guy with...
Mo immediately tried to de-escalate, telling the man he didn't mean any trouble and that he was just filming a video, but the man wasn't responding to anything Mo said and started moving toward him fast. Mo grabbed a rock to defend himself and started running deeper into the building.
I gotta hide somewhere. Fuck, guys, I don't know what to do. Okay, I gotta jump out. I gotta find a way out of here. Oh my god, there's a guy with a machete. There's a guy with a machete and he's coming after me. Oh. Okay, maybe it's just someone messing around. Oh. Yo man, I don't mean you any harm, bro. I'm just making a video. Oh no, please, yo dude, why do you...
The only way out was up. Mo started climbing through the floors of the resort with the man chasing him, shutting his lights off completely so he could move through the dark without giving away his position.
There's a guy with a machete, where'd he come from? I'm gonna turn off my lights. I'm gonna walk in the darkness. I can't see anything. Okay. I'm being chased by someone in an abandoned resort. If I die today, there's a guy with a fucking machete. If I die today, I'm filming a video here. I'm not trying to hurt anyone.
He realized the only way down off the upper floors was to jump between buildings, and as he tried to find his footing, he could see the man's flashlight beam scanning the rooms below him. He had to stay completely still in the dark while the man searched for him.
He's coming up. I gotta keep my lights off. He's coming. Oh man. The only way is down the building. Oh, I see a flashlight. Okay, I gotta stay completely still. Guys, please pray for me. I'm really... I have a stick with a nail. Why is he so mad? I'm not doing anything. This isn't his place. Okay. Oh. Shit. He's looking for me. Bro, I don't mean any... Yo, dude, chill. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I'm keeping my lights off. Yo, chill. Oh, he's on. Oh, my light. Oh, he's on. Oh, what the? Where do I go? Oh, no.
Mo started pleading with him to chill, telling him he was just filming a video, telling him this wasn't his property, but the man wouldn't lower the machete and started swinging it directly at Mo's body. What happened in the next 30 seconds is the reason Mo believes he almost died that night.
Stop swinging that machete, man. Oh my god. What the f? He's fast.
He sprinted through the upper floors of the resort with the man right behind him, turning corners blind and dropping to a hallway dead end where he physically could not run any further.
I'm hiding in this corner. I'm hiding in a corner. Oh my god. He's coming. Guys, I need help. Oh my god. I can't breathe. There he is. Come on, man. Jesus Christ. Jesus, he's pissed. He's pissed. Oh, he's pissed. He's pissed. He's pissed. Oh. Guys, I can't run anymore. I can't run anymore. Oh, what the f? Yo, man. Yo, bro, chill. 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 I'm not trying to hurt you, man. Man, what the hell's wrong with you?
Mo finally turned and confronted him, telling him to drop the machete and fight him like a man, telling him the only reason he was running was because of the weapon. The man didn't respond. He just kept swinging.
I'll give you money, chill.
No, I don't need money.
F off. Then f off then. Seriously. F off. How about that? No, seriously. F off. You can You ain't gonna do You ain't gonna do shit. You're all tough with a machete. No, you're just that. You're just tough with a machete. I just climbed this damn building. Bro, you drop that machete, we're gonna have a fight. You drop that machete, we're gonna have a fight. Trust me on that. The only reason why I'm running is because you have a machete. Trust me. Trust me.
What you come looking for?
I'm just filming a video.
Man, this is your place, bro.
Bro, this ain't your place either. I don't give a f about no police. Bro, you got the machete. You're the one that's going to jail. Dude, this guy's...
Mo realized the man was not in his right mind. His motor control was off, his swings were wild, and he wasn't going to be reasoned with no matter what Mo offered him. He had to find a way to get back to his car, which was parked on the complete opposite side of the resort.
This is not good at all. I think it's time for me to get out of here, but I gotta find a way out of here. I'm all covered in dust and dirt. What is this bathroom? I wish I spoke the language. I wish I understood what he was saying. Guys, if you speak Spanish, let me know in the comments below. He's still yelling. Okay. He's tweaking. He's on. So the thing is I can't walk around without a light, and he's seeing my light. Hey, chill, bro. You gotta lay off the drugs, man. Bro. Dude, lay off the drugs. Bro, I'll hook you up with whatever you want. Dude, just drop the machete and fight me like a man if you want to fight. Drop the machete and fight me like a man. Bro, you ain't gonna cut it off. Bro, this guy wants to cut my hair. I've established that this guy's taking some sort of substance. So that means I can outrun him.
He tried offering the man money. He tried offering him anything he wanted. None of it worked. The man wanted him dead. Then Mo made a run for the open ground between the buildings, and the man came at him faster than Mo expected.
Take it easy, man. What do you want? I'll give you whatever you want. I'll give you whatever you want. What the f do you want? Do you have friends here? Do you have anyone that can actually speak a proper sentence? Oh, you understood that, didn't you? Yeah, well, f you. How about that? F you. My car is all the way on the other side. Okay, I'm gonna go lights off. I'm going lights off. All I got is... Oh. Guys, I have to run past him because my car is over there. I can't go through the jungle. I don't know what animals are waiting in there. I'm gonna wait till he disappears. I don't know where he is. Okay, I gotta go through this building here. I think he went back that way to my left. I gotta go through this building here. Because I gotta cut through this building and cut through the other building. I don't want to be out in the open in case he's out here. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Whoa. Oh no, please, guy. What the f? What the f? What the f? Oh. Okay, okay.
Mo had to cut directly through 2 more buildings in the dark to reach his vehicle, with the man behind him the entire way. And when he finally made it to the parking lot, he was fumbling for his keys while the man closed the distance.
Your police. He's fast. He's fast. I thought I was fast. Oh, this. Oh, this. Oh, this. Oh, this. Oh, this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, okay. 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 Where are my keys? Where are my keys? Okay. Shit. This place. Hey, dude, just chill. Stop. Please stop, man. I don't want to run you over. I'll run you over if I have to.
He got behind the wheel and started the car just as the man came at the windshield, and Mo screamed at him to stop, telling him he would run him over if he had to. He drove out of the resort with the man still chasing the vehicle on foot.